How much thought do you really give to choosing your next relationship? Are you sure within yourself if you're ready? Are they the right person for you without a doubt? These days, it seems like people give more thought to choosing their next hairstyle than their next partner. Society has also made us so superficial. We place more importance on the physical rather than what really counts in the long run. Longevity is only found when you find a connection with someone that is deeper than skin surface. Being shallow can actually cause you to drown in regret. So many of us forget that just because someone turns us on doesn't mean we're compatible with them. In the same instance, settling for someone you're not attracted to simply because they stimulate your mind can also be an issue. Of course, some of us are sapiosexuals, so intelligence might be all we need. But what happens when they stop talking or stop dropping knowledge on you? I personally believe a perfect union comes from finding someone with the perfect balance. I always hated the phrase settle down. Why? Because I don't feel anyone should just settle. I feel everyone should be able to be with the person they want, the person that's right for them. Besides, could you imagine finding out that your partner is only with you because they settled for you? Settling can make you ponder, what if, make you unhappy, and fill you with regret. You'll wish you never settled in the first place. There's nothing wrong with being picky or selective. After all, this is your heart and the rest of your life that we're talking about. Being picky doesn't mean that you think you're too good or too nice. It's actually the safest way for you to protect your heart and make the right decisions. But what if your type is holding you back? Could you have found true love a long time ago if it wasn't for your physical type? Could you have fallen in love with someone based on their personality, but overlook them because they didn't check your boxes physically? Believe it or not, there's nothing wrong with wanting to be attracted to someone physically. It's natural. Everyone is shallow to a certain extent. Everyone has certain things they require physically, and everyone has certain things they simply can't accept. Being shallow only becomes a problem when you let looks become the deciding factor, and you'll allow bad behavior and negative personalities in your life, simply because the person is appealing to your eyes. Too often, people look at the physical appearance rather than what that physical appearance really consists of. What every human being consists of is a body, a mind, a spirit, and a soul. Too often, the physical will fool you into believing you are with a compatible person. When two people are not compatible on a higher level than just the physical, they'll eventually clash. We're so afraid of ending up alone that we're willing to jump into a relationship and commit to being exclusive before we've even gotten a chance to really know each other. Eventually, we all want love, and we all want it with the perfect person, the one that meets all of our requirements. We have all of these boxes that we expect them to meet. We have our types, physically, mentally, and emotionally. But do you know exactly what you want? Do you know who you want and how you want them to be? Sometimes we're so desperate to find love that we'll settle for someone who isn't for us just because they check one or two boxes. We're afraid to be alone, but being in an unhappy relationship is much worse than being alone. Being with the wrong person will affect your whole life. Sometimes we act like life is a near empty refrigerator with barely any options, and we're starving, we're hungry, and we've got no money. We've got no option but to eat whatever is in the refrigerator, even if it doesn't taste good. But life and relationships are not like empty refrigerators. You're not going to starve and die if you don't jump into the first relationship that comes along. You're not going to remain lonely forever just by waiting for the right person and the right time. Some people may even worry about age. They may think they're getting too old and age is no longer by their side. A relationship is more than finding the right person. It's also about being the right person. You're looking for Mr. or Mrs. Right, but what about yourself? Are you even ready for them when they come along? You need to understand that you may encounter a lot of TPPs, temporary practice partners. You'll meet a lot of TPPs before the real deal comes along. But practice makes perfect. It helps you build up your standards and know exactly what you're looking for. It even allows you to know what you will not accept. So the real question is, are you truly ready? Do you know what it is you want? Do you know what you need? Do you even know yourself well enough, let alone somebody else? Then once you've figured what you want and need, you need to decide what you can't accept. Then you need to decide and be sure of what you can accept. Then once you've got that clear, you need to set your standards, remain focused and persistently committed to your needs. Never settle for less than your worth. And finally, never apologize for knowing your true value. Rule number 1, if they want you, make them work for it. Rule number 2, take your time and get to know them. Rule number 3, always pay attention. Time is precious. Don't allow someone to waste it. Know your value and never lower your standards just so someone else can get a bargain. Peace, love, and coconut oil.
Hey man, that's racist. Please remember that from now on, brand new never before seen videos, as well as live streams, will only be available on my website, ikyg.com, via a Patreon subscription. ikyg.com is a Black-owned, Black-ran platform, 100% free from censorship. It's the only place where we don't have to worry about what we say and expressing ourselves. Make sure you check out the description and the comment section for important links, as well as information in video form that shows you what benefits you get when you support the site and join my Patreon. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more, then don't forget to subscribe and be notified every time I upload a video. For exclusive content and perks, check out my Patreon. This is where we have private live streams, group chats, live Q&As, live phone calls, and open topics. This is a safe space where you can interact with other like-minded people, make friends, send each other direct private messages, and so much more without any trolls. And yes, you get to use GIFs and images in the live chats. So what are you waiting for? This is a completely independent website, free from censorship. If you'd like to make a donation towards the site so we can continue to put out the truth without fear of being silenced, then please hit that donation button. It's greatly appreciated. Check out the rest of the site for videos, private and public live streams, find out all the tea, and make sure to utilize the Black Money section of the website. Advertise your business absolutely free to people that look like you, free forever. And don't forget to follow me on Instagram and Twitter at angel_IKYG.